Hey everybody, welcome back to another video here. This is another video of some of the new pickups that I've got, and you're probably wondering why I keep posting these videos. Well, I keep posting them because I'm wanting to show basically everybody, kind of my collection and kind of what the status of the collection is, like anything new of value being added, or more importantly, is there any new cards that I'll be picking up and showing off that could possibly be used in some retro decks or current decks, right? And that's basically, been my goal, ever since I started my channel, is I wanted to build a collection of decks. I wanted to do, at least three for each year. That way, when I go to a big regional or something, right? Or, I decide to take a trip to Worlds, and decide to play in some of the side events there, right? I can just bring some decks of that year, right? And then play in that event, right? So that's basically my goal. Just to have some more fun playing the Pokemon TCG, and I know a lot of people in the community that play retro as well. So, yeah, we got some new pickups here, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked to have these in my collection. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna kind of show them off. Got a couple of blend energies here, right? This one here, the grass, fire, psychic, and dark, right? This is kind of an odd type to have, right? The other one is better. The water, fighting, lightning, and metal one is way better than this one. So, but yeah, we need, a couple of these because, hint, hint, there's going to be a future deck, that's going to have these in it. So, we've got another copy of N here. This is the Fates Collide foil one, I believe. I think this might be my third foil of Fates Collide. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy to have this one in. Right, gonna get that play set, right, and I'm gonna try and foil out, an old deck, right? Yeah, at least the trainer cards, right? So that'll be cool. Got another one of these Raichus, right? So this Raichu is actually really good. That circle circuit, right, is amazing for double colorless energy, right? Which is basically what it was used, on it, right? You didn't really play it for lightning energy. You played it for the double colorless attachment, and obviously, it being lightning type made it really good against certain things like Caldeo EX, Mega Rayquaza EX, etc. So, attack does 20 damage times the number of your bench Pokemon, right? So you got 5 on the bench. That's 100 damage. If you're hitting for weakness, then it's times 2, right? So lots of ways to get that, extra damage in play. Muscle Band is a big one. Hypnotoxic Laser and Verbank, right, etc. We got a few Sword and Shield cards here. Rapid Strike Inteleon V and the V Max, right? This year is a good. I feel like it's a pretty good card, right? It was a pretty good card when it was being played, up until, this year's rotation, Inteleon Urshifu. And, yeah, I'm potentially may want to build that deck in the future. I don't have enough copies of either or. I want to get 4 of the Vs, 3 of the V Maxes, and then I can play that. So, couple more cards here. We got a Evital promo. So I already had one of these. I wanted to get one more because I think it's it's a 2 of or a 3 of card, right? Some decks I've seen play 1, but I've got that kind of covered, right? Actually got quite a bit of Evital EX, so it's a really good card. It's got that Mewtwo EX ability there in Evil Ball, and it's dark type, so pretty cool. Another Colress, right? Got this one for super cheap. I think it was like $6, right? And yeah, Colress is one of the best supporters to be ever printed in the game, right? It's you know, probably the best Colress card. You know, better than Colress's Experiment, Colress Machine, Colress's Tenacity, etc. And now we're getting into the good stuff, right? Now, this is going to be pretty obvious to kind of see what I was talking about earlier about building old retro decks. We got a couple of these Kirums here, the Plasma Kirum, right? So this is pretty good here. The Plasma Kirum, Frost Spear 30 with first attack 30-1 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Pretty cool. And then Blizzard Burn there for 120. And it can't attack. So that's 2 water in the color. So this is a pretty good card. This is one of the most important cards in that archetype TDK. And speaking of that, we got the T here. And Thunderous EX, right? Another really good card here. This is the promo one, right? The promo ones are a little bit cheaper than the the actual set ones and the actual Plasma series ones. So if you're wanting to build this deck, go with the promo ones, right? You'll definitely save you a few bucks, probably about about a third of the price of a regular one. And then we got as well 3 Deoxys EX, right? And so once again, this is the promo one, right? I really love this. Right, we're getting there. We actually got quite a bit of these now. I just need one more, and yeah, it's a pretty important card in the TDK archetype, right? It's the damage boosting one, so it's pretty cool. And then lastly, a super good card here, and I'm so glad I actually picked these up for my collection. It's definitely gonna boost the value of it as well. We got a pair of Lugia EXs, right? And I'm so stoked to have that in my collection. So another really good card for that archetype for TDK. That archetype, it doesn't have to play Lugia. Some do, some don't. But it's nice having it nonetheless. So, but yeah, these are some of the new pickups that I got, and yeah, looking forward to building some more decks to show off for everybody in the future. So there you go, and once again, see you in the next video.